Hi, my name is Angie and I've come to you today to discuss some great ideas I have on how to sell your product. I think your product has great potential to be a huge success and my advertising ideas will bring you there. After lots of research on your product, I've determined what your target audience should be. I've also created some advertisements for you that will appeal to this demographic, as well as a visually appealing logo and a catchy slogan to make your product memorable. In these ads, I have used ethical, personal, logical, and emotional appeals to persuade viewers to try your product. By using all of these appeals, these ads will be utilizing all three of Aristotle's tenets of persuasion: ethos, logos, and pathos. By using this wide range of appeals, you are guaranteed to have a high possibility of successfully persuading people to buy your product. I've also used empirical evidence such as data and studies to back up your product claim. I've even calculated the cost for running these advertisements, and the total is actually $2.5 million under your budget. As said before, I've come up with what consumer demographic you should aim for. This target audience is both men and women between the age of 18 and 24, with an income between $10,000 and $12,500. I have come up with this demographic because I believe that your product will be most appealing to a younger age group, specifically students and young adults. Even more specifically, college students. Since your product is a drink that raises IQ, I think appealing to hard-working students looking to do better in school, as well as appealing to young college graduates looking to land and do well in a new job would be your best bet. Also, since your product is not gender specific, appealing to both men and women would guarantee you're covering all potential customers. Finally, I think advertising towards people with an income between $10,000 and $12,500 would be ideal, since that income group represents the part-time working college student. And through my calculations, there are approximately 1.8 million people in the US who fit this demographic, all of which are your potential customers. Even though this target audience is who you are appealing to, this doesn't mean that you will naturally draw in customers that don't fit this demographic. The reason why I created a minimalistic and sharp logo for your product was because I wanted the drink to have an innovative and youthful feel to it. By keeping the logo only one color, the logo color can be changed to match the different color packaging of the drink, without the risk of a color clash. Having this option is great because it gives you the opportunity to make limited edition or holiday packaging. The design will appeal to the target audience because it gives off a cool and sleek look that attracts to both genders. The design does not look childish or silly and appeals to the age group of the target audience. The slogan, "Sip on Smartness," uses alliteration and is kept short so it's catchy and memorable, following the trend of many popular slogans today. Even though it is only 3 words, the slogan effectively alludes to the promise of your drink. The slogan is also included in the logo, so it can be even more associated with the product. One of the advertisements I have already made for you is a TV ad. In this ad, cheerful students and young adults are shown enjoying the drink. The ad also says your product claim, that the drink will raise your IQ for a total of 2 hours, as well as lists out the natural ingredients in your drink. The ad uses empirical evidence that the drink actually lives up to its claim to appeal to the viewer. The ad creates ethos by being honest about its contents through the listing of the ingredients. The ad also creates ethos by showing people that the target audience can identify with and relate to in the ad. Emotional appeals are also used by showing the happy students drinking and enjoying the product. Presenting the product in a happy and exciting fashion will cause the viewer to associate the product with a happy feeling. The ad also uses bandwagon to encourage viewers to try it for themselves as well. The ad also encourages the viewer to purchase the product by telling them to find their favorite flavor of the drink and giving them the location where they can get it: Starbucks. Through these appeals, the ad is sure to entice the viewer to try your product. The ad is planned to run on 3 different TV networks, a total of 10 times each, over a long span of time. These TV networks are FX, ABC Family, and AMC. On top of being run in popular TV networks, the ads will be airing during their most watched TV show. Another ad I've made for you is a print ad. In this ad, a colorful picture of the drink and some visually appealing fruit is shown alongside some reviews of satisfied customers. The print ad utilizes testimonials and empirical evidence to create logos and appeal to viewers. By using testimonials sent in by people around the same age as the target audience, the ad uses bandwagon to convince them to purchase the product. Pathos is also created by the use of emotional testimonials. By putting in a heartfelt letter sent in by a satisfied customer, such as that the drink helped them get a job that they felt like they would have not got otherwise, can evoke a strong sense of happiness and compassion from the viewer. This ad is planned to run in the Cosmopolitan, a popular magazine for young women. The total cost of both the print ad and television ads is approximately $7.5 million. $500,000 for the ad in the Cosmopolitan magazine and $7 million for the multiple ads on 3 different TV networks. I thought that utilizing different advertising platforms, such as running ads in both magazines and TV networks, would guarantee the maximum target audience outreach for your product. I chose to run ads on the TV networks AMC, FX, and ABC Family because they all have a viewing demographic comprised of mostly young adults. The TV shows I chose to air them in, which are The Walking Dead, Pretty Little Liars, and American Horror Story, also happen to be extremely popular among students and young adults. As mentioned before, I plan to run the television ads 10 times for each network, with 2 playing each week when new episodes are released. This ensures prolonged exposure to the ad and makes sure that people who may not have watched it one week will see the ad when they watch another week. I chose to run an ad in the Cosmopolitan magazine because the TV networks I chose to run the ads in primarily have male viewers. Running a print ad in a very popular women's magazine ensures both sides of the target audience will be appealed to. And so, through the use of ethos, pathos, and logos and empirical data I've utilized in the TV and print ad I've created for you, your product is sure to sell off the shelves. The many different appeals of the logo and slogan will also help create brand recognition and appeal as well. I hope you take my ideas into consideration, and I'd love to work with your company to make this drink a smashing success.